Hello again, everybody. Jack Johnson along with Matt McCormick. You are watching Great American Wrestling. And Matt, we had a fantastic week one right here in Knoxville, Tennessee at the National Guard Armory. We had tag team action. We had Crimson show up and get a big win.
Absolutely. What a main event last week, Jack, between Crimson and Sean Timbers. It was everything that we thought it would be and more. And how about Bam Bam Erickson's big-time win in, I think, under 2 minutes it was.
There are some hard hitters right here in Great American Wrestling. The singles title is being determined. You know, everybody wants it. Everybody in Knoxville, everybody in East Tennessee, everybody in the wrestling world wants to be here in Great American Wrestling.
And don't forget that we heard from the legendary Tracy Smothers, put out of commission with the injury to the eye, at possibly the hands of Shane Williams is what it sounded like.
Fireball to the eye, put Smothers out of the picture. But right now, it is time for some Great American Wrestling, and the show starts right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by the lovely Miss Taylor, he is the King, Shane Williams. And his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Ace Rockwell.
We are back with Great American Wrestling. We have King Shane Williams and Ace Rocker in the ring.
Absolutely. King Shane Williams, time to put a little money where his mouth is and back up all the talk that he likes
And
to
look
do.
at Queen Taylor Williams there. Looks like she's been to the comic book convention or something.
Well, I'll give her this. You've always got to keep an eye on her the entire time because she can very well insert herself into the match as well.
You could roll some silly putty on here and come up with a pretty good image right there. What an outfit. There's Spider-Man, Hulk, Thor, Captain America. In the ring, though, we've got a king and an ace.
I'm not sure that reminds me of maybe something you might wear to bed, Jack. Is that
maybe years
some
ago.
pajamas?
I couldn't squeeze in those now. King Shane Williams slapping on the chest of Ace Rockwell.
I'll tell you this, Ace is not going to take that lightly. He's going to stand up for himself. I know he had a tough victory last week right here on Great American Wrestling, but if he's going to pull the win out on Shane Williams, he's going to have to pull out all the stops.
Both been battling around over in the corner. You know, King Shane Williams comes with and everybody knows him. Everybody knows his reputation. He's the king of the hill. His big chop right there by Ace. Williams goes down. Oh, he's worried. Ace with a confidence that is frightening the king.
Well, I felt that chop from over here, Jack, and I don't really blame Shane for kind of backing himself into a corner after that.
You know, I've seen the king fight Jerry the King Lawler. He's fought some of the best. He's always claimed to be the real king.
Absolutely, and you see a little bit of why he feels that way right now. He's really taking it to Ace Rockwell.
Long, he's had a reputation of a guy that could go. And when he gets wound up, King Shane Williams is one of the best right there. Oh, kick the rope up on the throat of Ace. He rolls over halfway on the ring apron.
And again, using the ropes to his advantage. Not that it's exactly legal, but he's going to get away with it.
Ace rolling back in, grabbing that throat, choking. And now Williams almost had him in the front chantry there, but no, he rolls him over, knocked off. Williams grabbing the eye, raking one eye there.
It was smart to go for the pin there, Jack, but it's just not enough yet to put Ace away.
I am distracted by Queen Taylor Williams there. I mean, watching her, man,
and again, it looks to me that she's plotting what she's going to do next.
She's got something going on.
Absolutely.
Big right to the chin. Ace stops the next one. Oh, heavy forearm. Ace battling back, knocking the king over to the other corner. Now, firing off the turnbuckle and big back body drop. Ace making Knoxville his place right now. King Shane Williams, beautiful snap suplex on him right there. Here's the cover hook, select 1, 2, no.
You know, I tell you what, I'll give Shane Williams credit. A back body drop and a suplex like that would be enough to put a lot of men down, but he was able to kick out.
Big kick. Williams sprints around. Neckbreaker.
A huge neck breaker from Shane Williams.
Shane Williams rolls around, covers. Oftentimes we see Shane Williams in the era of royalty. I mean, you know, he comes around sometimes with a crown, sometimes with a scepter, sometimes with, you know, he thinks he's the stuff, and oftentimes he is.
Well, and I'll give him this, Jack. He really, truly believes that he is the king of wrestling.
He does, delusional or not, he believes in what he's doing. King Shane Williams, a battle. Beaten on the midsection. Ace just not getting his hands up in time. The King's a step ahead. Swing and reversal, and Ace gets rocked again.
I think I caught a couple of Ace's teeth over here at the desk.
Shane Williams, mid-turnbuckle, kissing the face. Drops it straight down.
Certainly shades of another king, one that he's went toe-to-toe with, that second row fist drop.
You know, it's a dangerous place between Shane Williams and the camera. You notice how he points right at it.
Is he going for a pile driver here, Jack? I don't think that's exactly legal.
Bad body drop. Ace. Ace with a flurry of clotheslines, ducks. King Shane.
That might be enough.
Cover, 1, 2. Oh, King Williams. Rolls the shoulder up. Well, thankfully, he's doing it on his own. Win or lose, he's not got any interference from
I'm very
Queen
surprised.
Taylor Williams.
Very surprised by that. What's Ace got in store for him here?
Spinning him around.
I like that, an airplane spin.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Old school.
I think Shane got him in the eyes there again. Again,
Williams.
looks like he's going for that pile driver, which I don't know.
King Shane Williams with the driver. There's the leg.
That's it.
Your winner, King Shane
Your winner
Williams.
of the match by
Impressive
pinfall,
victory. Ace Rockwell gave it
Shane
everything he
Williams.
had, but I'm going to tell you what, you're not going to get up from a pile driver executed like that.
To the adulation of his adoring fans, King Shane Williams pulls out the big win over Ace Rocker. We'll be right back with more here on Great American Wrestling.
I'm gonna step out and he's gonna sit with Jack.
Like he took the other one, like he grabbed him. It is great.
No, it is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, he is accompanied by Mason Dixon. He weighs in at 315 pounds from Detroit, Michigan, Nitro! And his opponent, weighing in at 165 pounds from Knoxville, Tennessee, Tim Smiley!
We are back with Great American Wrestling. Jack Johnson along with not Matt McCormick. What happened to Matt McCormick? Mason Dixon's here.
Get it right, Jack Johnson.
What did you do with Matt McCormick?
Don't worry about that. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here right now to talk about my man in the ring, Nitro. He is the most destructive force in Great American Wrestling today.
Nitro and Tim Smiley, and he does look like a destructive force so far against Tim Smiley. He's just a much bigger man.
Hey, he's a behemoth. What more can you say about the
Oh,
man?
no.
He is. There you go. See? Plain and simple.
Cover on Tim Smiley. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Your winner
my
of the match
goodness.
by pinfall, Nitro.
I appreciate being joined by Mason Dixon. You see the win by Nitro there, mate. What happened to Matt? Matt, what happened to you?
Well, obviously I was forced to vacate my position here with you, Jack. I apologize.
I guess the answer to the question, where is Mason Dixon, said it's wherever he wants.
Atta
as
boy,
will
Nitro.
Nitro.
Atta boy. Hey, this man is the most destructive force in Great American Wrestling. I would follow this man to Hades and come out without a scratch. There is nothing anybody in the back can do about it. There's nobody over here can do about it. That's just the way it is. That's what we do. We kick butt and take names, and we get paid for it.
You heard it there from Mason Dixon with his man Nitro. We'll be back with more right here on Great American Wrestling.
Okay, let me get these Washington guys' names again.
John and Trey. So that's Trey.
That's Trey.
The other one's John. J Mac is the lighter. So J Mac's coming out now. That's J Mac's white. I say lighter, he's white.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right. He weighs in at 209 pounds from Washington, D.C., Trey Williams. And his opponent, weighing in at 230 pounds from Gainesville, Florida, J-Mac.
We're back with more Great American Wrestling action. It's Trey of the Washington Bullets and J-Mac of Street Dreams.
Well, we saw a pretty good tag team match between their respective tag teams last week, Jack, and now we're going to see singles action out of the two.
These two competitors very adept, especially Trey of the Washington Bullets in singles action. You see him throwing J-Mac almost out of the ring. J-Mac hangs on.
But again, Trey's problem, Jack, is that as soon as he does something good, he counteracts it by dancing and showing off.
A little confident there. Nice deep arm drag into the bar by J-Mac.
J-Mac knows that he's got to keep Trey grounded just like we saw last week. We're going to see if he learned anything from that first match.
Hard to go from tag team action to singles. I mean, it takes a special kind of competitor. Oftentimes in a tag match, you know, one guy can carry the load when the other guy, you know, been hurt in a previous match or something's happened a long time ago. It's a hard man. Nice arm drag again.
You know, that's an excellent
J-Mac.
point. That's an excellent point, Jack, that you rely on your partner. You rely on your partner. Now you're on your own. So there's no one in your corner waiting to back
You know,
you
like
up.
you've been in tag action, you know, one night in a hard match, you know, you may be healing up from an injury that night. You may want the other guy to say, hey, you depend on him, but when you're in singles action like this, there's no hiding. It's mano a mano, you gotta go, and there goes J-Mac rolling outside the ring.
One thing Trey's been able to do is throw J-Mac out of the ring a couple of times here today.
Uh-oh. Thought we were gonna have a sunset flip there, but no. Trey got out of the way, and he is going to Stomp City.
Well, that's a case of going to the well one too many times, Jack. He's
He's dancing now?
Again.
What's that move called?
Well,
You know all those dance moves, man. I don't know.
I think that's
You go clubbing, don't you?
that might be the Macarena.
Is that some of the Cabbage Patch? I think it's from Brazil. What's all that twerking deal now?
I don't think that was quite twerking, Jack, but close to it.
Like I said, you know all the moves.
Tell you what, Trey's impressive again. He
Trey
knows where he is in the ring.
He is dancing all around J-Mac. J-Mac with a Superman tattoo on that arm, but looking like he's hit his kryptonite tonight.
Stole the words right out of my
Red
mouth.
kryptonite. green kryptonite, all of it, blue kryptonite. It's a bizarre world.
Well, you see him maybe trying to reach for that bandana.
Not a lot of reach from J Mac there.
He's used to reaching out to tag somebody, Jack.
Right.
He doesn't have that opportunity, that luxury here.
He did reach over towards the corner there, like he maybe seeing somebody.
Wishful thinking.
I'll tell you what, credit J Mac. He is forcing his way back up to a vertical base. That low center of gravity allows him to do that. Large, sharp elbows right to the midsection of Trey. He breaks loose. Swing and a miss by Trey, and J Mac is on fire. We're talking about him. He's coming back. Tough guy. J Mac, picked up, scooped by Trey.
This won't end well for J Mac. Or Trey, for that matter. Looks like Trey caught the worst of it, actually.
J Mac's the first to get up. He makes the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Trey gets out of it.
J Mac's put up a heck of a fight here. I don't know if it'll be enough to put Trey down, but he's going to give it everything he's got.
Powerful as a small fire plug. J Mac.
Well, J Mac's got the people behind him here.
He's proving himself in solo action here. Trey really doesn't know what to think when he's getting cranked up. Oh, catches a boot. J Mac. Trey picks him, throws him off. Super kick.
Gosh.
Wow.
Jack, he's not going to get up from that.
That's it. Super kick by Trey.
Absolutely decapitated
Your winner
him,
of the match by pinfall, Trey Williams.
That's an impressive victory.
I'm sure his brother's proud.
Oh, I'm sure he watched every second of it.
Washington Bullets, Trey Williams wins it over J Mac with the super kick. We'll be back with more right here on Great American Wrestling.
That's pre-tape. We're going to do that after this.
Okay.
We're going to the match. Cadillac and Hammer.
Okay. Timing good on the. Saw Hammerjack wrestle last night. Bill Ben Hammerjack was in Millersville last night.
Is it?
Yeah, I tried to get him right up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, weighing in at 256 pounds from San Antonio, Texas, he is the Cadillac Cowboy, Stephen Burns. And his opponent, weighing in at 235 pounds from Baltimore, Maryland, Hammerjack.
We've got hard-hitting action here on Great American Wrestling. It is the Cadillac Cowboy, Stephen Burns, versus a man you'll never turn your back on. That's Hammerjack. Both men locking up, collar and elbow right in the middle of the ring. Chopped by the big Cowboy.
I wouldn't turn my back on anyone that had a sledgehammer in their corner, Jack.
I know a lot about Hammerjack. He grew up rough. This guy grew up in every juvie, detention thing you could think of. I mean, life to him, things a normal person would complain about and takes hard. Hammerjack's just glad to be on the outside. That's the truth.
He's happy to be not behind bars, so to speak, and he's going to show it here against Cadillac.
He told me one day, every day he's above ground is a good day, and Hammerjack fights for everything that he wants. Locking up once again, grabbing the hair, and this guy is flexible, can get that knee up. Oh, powerful forearm across the back of the Cowboy. Swing off the ropes, Cowboy swings, misses Hammerjack with a boot. Uppercut. Swings over the top of the head. Hammerjack makes the cover. 1, 2.
As big as Hammerjack is, for him to be able to get that much air under him, I don't know how Cadillac can compete against that.
Let me tell you, Hammerjack, a big man, like I say, he's got the flexibility of a high school cheerleader.
Absolutely.
I mean, he can do those Jean-Claude Van Damme stretch moves with his legs. Legit. I mean, he's just an incredible athlete.
You know, he probably had a lot of time to work on that when he was on the inside.
He looks
so
like the guy you go in the pool hall and see that guy standing over in the corner chalking up the stick, and you say, I just don't want to mess with that guy.
That's right.
And that's who he is. He is that guy, but he's also...
He's actually in a little bit of trouble here, Jack. I'm actually pretty impressed with Cadillac able to put the boots to it.
We've seen the Cowboy in action here in Great American Wrestling, and he is double tough.
He's come up short a little bit, but against Hammerjack, he may just sneak up and get a victory here.
I wouldn't call Cadillac Cowboy quick. I'd call him really sudden. It's just he has such sudden moves when he comes in. He punches quick, you know.
Well, and you got to stay on top of a guy like Hammerjack because, again, if you give him any daylight whatsoever, you're going to pay for it.
You know, if you walk in a bar and see these two dudes, do you walk out and go to the next bar?
Absolutely. I don't want to mess with either one of them.
I don't sit near either one of them. Menacing looking dudes. Hammerjack swings Cowboy over, catches a boot, goes straight down.
What we got here?
Uh-oh.
He tried to use the ropes.
He tried to use the ropes, gain a little leverage there. I mean, good effort. A for effort for Stephen Burns.
Well, and again, Hammerjack's someone that knows where he's at in the ring at all times, but right now Cadillac's got him seeing stars a little bit, Jack.
You know, these two guys, anything's fair in a fight. We all know that. But Cowboy, Stephen Burns, and Hammerjack, I mean, they got so much to grab, so much hair, so much beard. I mean,
it's true.
These guys are toothed, and now Hammerjack, big slam.
That was more than a slam, Jack. I think that might be it.
Cover, no.
Give it to Cadillac. He's showing some real guts here.
Cadillac, not above, going right to those eyes. Do a little strut there.
I don't know if I would do much strutting while Hammerjack was on the other side of the ring.
Breathing, no. Here comes the Cowboy off the ring. Drops the big leg. Hooks the leg. Oh, Hammerjack. Powers out of it.
You're not going to pin a guy like Hammerjack with one leg. You better hook both of them.
You got to put Hammerjack down and out. Hammerjack. Big fist under the chin. Taking him down with a clothesline.
Yeah, this might be it for Cadillac. He's in big trouble.
Hammerjack working in a small radius there. If you notice that he's making the Cadillac Cowboy come to him.
Cadillac going after a knee there.
Oh!
That's smart, Jack. Keep Hammerjack off his feet.
Sweeping him off his feet. I don't think many people will sweep Hammerjack off his feet. Cowboy twisted on that arm. Hammerjack over to the corner. Here comes Folletta State Cowboy. Oh, misses. Gets the turnbuckle. Hammerjack.
What's he setting him up for here?
Got an underhook and then what is going? Oh, bending him back and Hammerjack plants him. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Hammerjack.
Well, Cadillac gave it everything he had, Jack, but in the end, it just was not enough against a guy like Hammerjack.
Big, bad Hammerjack. You don't turn your back on him. Not in Knoxville, Tennessee. Fox 43, Great American Wrestling. We've seen some great action. Stay tuned. We've got more here on Great American Wrestling. Pitch it upward.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, weighing in at 215 pounds from Panama City, Florida, Matt Fortune. And his opponent, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is a former University of Chattanooga football player. He hails from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Gunnar Miller.
We are back with Great American Wrestling. Jack Johnson along with Matt McCormick, and we are ringside for Gunnar Miller and Matt Fortune. Both men circling around the ring, now locking up. Oh, there goes Fortune over the corner, powered. by Gunner.
Absolutely, another solid main event here on Great American Wrestling, and what proves to be a great athletic contest between these two men.
You know, speaking of athletes, Gunner Miller, a former linebacker with the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. And during that time, he played against Alabama, Auburn. He played those money games against the SEC schools. I mean, he's not tears with people that are in the NFL. And look at that hard-hitting action right there to Fortune.
Absolutely, and you know, coming from a school like that, Jack, they played anybody and everybody. And faced some tough competition, so professional wrestling would suit him well.
Exactly. Tough guy. Fortune feeling like he's been in a football game. He's been on the gridiron getting hit by that massive linebacker. Big chop across the chest.
Matt Fortune's in a bad way right now, Jack. He's got to do something to dig out of this hole he's in, or it's going to be over quick.
Fortune's went over the corner. Uh-oh. I'd say that's a guy that's Gunner now outside the ring. Fortune jumps back in. Gunner, little pep in his step. Oh, kicked right in the back of the hamstring, back of the knee. Goes down. Fortune finally seeing an opening and taking advantage.
Well, what he did there, Jack, was he baited. He baited Gunner Miller.
Smart move.
Got him out of the ring, and as soon as he caught him trying to climb back into the ring, he jumped on him, and it was smart. Maybe not clean, but it was smart.
Not clean at all, but I mean, you do what you have to do when you're battling here in Great American Wrestling. Fortune, worked perfect precision kick right to that knee, right to the side. Now cranking on it across the rope.
He's going to do everything he can to keep Gunner in that corner.
Fortune, oh!
It's a good way to tear an ACL there, Jack.
There's no trainer here like the UTC cover, no.
No water boy either.
Yeah, no timeouts. We don't have timeouts in professional wrestling.
Hey, look, Matt Fortune's impressing me right now. He didn't look like much in the beginning, but he's got the upper hand.
I wouldn't say exactly David versus Goliath, but he is outsized here. Outpowered, but not outsmarted.
But, and I tell you what, it all goes back to what he was able to do in the beginning by baiting Gunner out of the ring. And he's taken over ever since.
He's taken advantage since then. Fortune showing what he can do. Picks up the leg of Gunner. Gunner pushes off. Gunner,
still able to pick him up.
Fortune just going down low, working the body parts he can be most effective on. And that's the knee, the hamstring. Cover, 1-2, no.
Hey, look, Matt Fortune's no dummy. He knows that Gunner Miller played football, and look, knee injuries are pretty common, so chances are he's got a couple of sore
injury is pretty common in football. I mean, this guy, you wrestle, you know athletes, you know football players, you hurt constantly.
Absolutely.
I mean, you just learn to live with it and kind of miss it when you wake up and don't hurt in a certain spot.
Yeah, definitely, you don't necessarily miss hurting, that's for sure, Jack.
It's like an old painful friend there. Gunner, Fortune. Swings into the corner. Gunner rather goes down.
I think Matt actually expected him to pop out of that corner, but that knee is just too weak right now, Jack.
Right to the side of it. ACL, meniscus, what have you. Oh, good precision shot with a forearm.
What a great main event again here, week after
We've had
week.
a great time here on Great American Wrestling. You've got to come out, fans, and see it. Right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. You never know where Great American Wrestling will show up in town. Right now, we're in the Knoxville National Guard Army. Here's the cover.
Matt Fortune getting a little cocky with the cover there, Jack. If he wants to win, if he wants to beat a guy like Gunner Miller, he's got to take it a little more serious.
I see it in his eyes. He is maybe a little too confident, and that's odd.
Well, I mean, it could be a false sense of confidence here. I don't know.
Exactly. Gunner, just powerful shot after powerful. Larry ducks a clothesline. Forearm.
It was just a matter of time, Jack, before Gunner built up that strength to come fighting back.
Gunner making the Mox proud. Look at that power
Oh,
above his head.
my goodness.
Oh! Will Fortune recover from that when he rolls over to the corner, slumping down against the bottom turnbuckle?
I think he hit his head on the lights here in the National Guard
I
Armory.
think he hit his everything on the mat. When he came down, he went up to the sky and brought some rain. Oh, no.
Oh!
Missed tackle by Gunner.
Did he get down in the three-point stance before that, Jack?
If you jump on top of the pile, somebody will credit you for it. Not here.
Well, I thought Gunner was actually taken back over, but Matt Fortune, he's going to the top rope. He's looking to finish this thing, Jack.
Fortune going skyward. What's he going to do? Oh! Gunner gets out of the way. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Your main event's
The
over.
winner of the match by pinfall.
Absolutely spitting
Gunnar
right out of his boots. What an impressive victory.
He's made the Mocs proud, the former University of Tennessee Chattanooga product right here in Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Vols, showing that some recruiter missed him. He should have been in Neyland Stadium.
Absolutely. You know, I tell you what, Jack, another solid main event week after week, and we're going to see a lot more than what
Join
we're
us
just seeing
next
today.
time right here on Fox 43 for great American wrestling.
I know.
Oh, I thought you would give me that 30 right there. Oh, I got you. Okay.
Sorry.